Hey everyone, I'm going to give you a formal introduction to the course on VoiceThread so you can see the text that we're reading this semester and start engaging with one another. But before I do that, I wanted to take you on a quick tour of our Blackboard site so you know where to go and what to look for throughout the semester. And let me add that this site is going to be in process. In other words, I'm building it as we go. So certain parts of the semester are available for you to look at now, and some will be released a little bit later. Right now I am in professor mode, so this Blackboard page looks a little bit different than it will to you. So I'm going to put student mode on now here. All right, so this is what you should see when you click on the Mosaic 1 online section 702 link. The first thing that it will do is take you here to our announcements page, and then you'll see the announcements that hopefully you've been getting on your email as well. The first announcement I made was the unofficial welcome, and hopefully you read that. And then the second is that quick note about books for the course, which I had no idea. That banner gave you access to whatever books the bookstore has ordered, but evidently there's some kind of caveat with Mosaic courses where they don't list all of the books there for you. So what you want to do is you want to go to Welcome to Mosaic 1 Online first, and here you'll see a nice image of some of the characters and authors that we'll be encountering this semester, and I will talk to you about those more later. And then as you scroll down, the first thing you'll see is a note about the formal introduction to the course. So after I finish making this tour, I'm going to put a VoiceThread video together for you. And when I do, the link to it will be live right here, and you will see an icon that looks like this little VT, and you'll be able to click on the title and it will take you to this really cool platform that allows me to present PowerPoint presentations and YouTube videos and other material, and for you to see me and hear me, and for you to also be recorded to see yourself and others. You can then read the course overview, which I'll also go over with you on the VoiceThread. And once you've read the course overview and watched the VoiceThread and actually introduced yourself to the class, then you can move to the next tab on our menu bar, which is the Getting Started tab. So then you'll come here to Getting Started, and you'll click on that, and you'll see a lot of information. Take the time to read through it carefully. This is something that the Gen Ed program puts on all of our Gen Ed online Blackboard site. So if you want more information about what general education is at Temple and why you're required to take those courses, you can click here, but you're under no requirement by me to do that. That's for your information only. This next entry, however, is crucial for you to read through and make sure you have. So you want to make sure that you have all of the hardware and software that you need to be successful in the course. And then you also want to make sure that you have the time that you need to be in the course. So I say here that our online class is an asynchronous learning program. What that means is that we aren't all in the same place at the same time, and we don't have any scheduled meetings that are live or online. But what it doesn't mean is that you're taking a correspondence course. So I know in some of your other online courses, you might have been able to sort of wait 3 weeks and then catch up and get all of the work done for a unit, or do all the work ahead of time. And in this class, you really can't. It works on a weekly basis. You still have a lot of flexibility in your schedule in terms of when you engage with the material, but there are deadlines each week that you have to meet. And I will talk to you more about some strategies for staying on top of work in my introduction. But one thing I want you to realize now is that just like a face-to-face Mosaic 1 or Mosaic 2 course, this class takes between 6 to 10 hours a week of your time. So you want to make sure that you have that time available to do well in the class. So if you're taking 4 other classes and they all take about 6 to 10 hours a week, then you're looking at a 50-hour-a-week academic schedule. And if you work part-time or full-time on top of that, you can see how all of the hours of the day get sucked up rather quickly. So be sure you have the time for the course. As you move through this file, you'll see that here's the link for the YouTube tour that I'm giving you right now. So you're going to see the actual video here instead of this little link. But if you want to learn a little bit more about VoiceThread, you can play this fun video from the VoiceThread people. They are from Penn State, and they use Penn State as an example, but it gives you a very quick 2-minute overview of VoiceThread, so you'll probably want to take a look at that. Once you've been through all of the getting started content, then you can move on to course resources, and here you're going to actually be able to click on the syllabus and download it. I strongly recommend you print a copy of the syllabus and read it off screen. You can use a highlighter or a pen, take notes if you have any questions. You can email those questions to me. I will have a second VoiceThread video that just focuses on the syllabus, so you can stay tuned for that before emailing me with questions if you want, because hopefully I will answer a lot of those for you. I'm also available for office hours, and I'm available for office hours 3 ways. If you can be on campus, then you can meet me during my office hours on campus, which right now are in the mornings on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then in the afternoons on Wednesdays, or you can email me to set up an appointment. If you are physically far, far away from the main campus, then we have 2 different options. I can set up a private Google Hangout session with you where you and I can see each other. We can share our screens and go over homework or assignments or talk about personal issues, whatever you need. Those you need to just email me a request for, and we'll set up a time. Then I'm also going to have walk-in group sessions on a new tool that I learned about called Blackboard Collaborate. And this is a really great choice if you want to meet some of your classmates but can't come to campus to meet them. I have a link right here on joining that space, and I haven't put office hours down for it yet because I'm going to wait until about a week passes in class and then send out a doodle poll for you to tell me when you would like those walk-in hours to be, and the most popular vote will win. So it might be Wednesday evenings from 8 to 9. It might be Saturday morning from 8 to 9, something like that. But we'll find a time that works for a lot of people. I will talk about the required text on the VoiceThread, but I just want to show you that I have them here unbundled from the printed syllabus, as well as the assignments and grading, and all that good stuff. So whenever you're in a particular tab link on Blackboard, make sure you scroll all the way down so that you've looked at all of the material that is there for you. This folder here is going to be a really important one to get familiar with, the tech support and how-to folder. If you click on it, like I'm going to do now, you will see that I've embedded instructions on how to use VoiceThread in this class. I've also created my own YouTube version of how to submit assignments, VoiceThread assignments, and how to create your own identity on VoiceThread. That allows you to put a picture of yourself up and change those pictures and nicknames where you need to. I have a folder on VoiceThread troubleshooting. I'm not going to click on that now, but all of the kind of common problems that students have with VoiceThread, solutions are there for you. And most people don't have any problems at all, so don't worry too much about that. I have a link to the Tech Center's How-To Blackboard Guide, which helps you navigate Blackboard as a whole, if you aren't too familiar with it. And then I added this really great function in Blackboard that I'd like you to get in the habit of using. It's the calendar function, and it will really allow for you to manage your time beautifully in all of your classes. So make sure you take the time to click this little arrow and watch my tutorial on how to use that calendar. And then I have some other how-tos here as well that I'll direct you to as the semester moves on. They're really just ways to work with Blackboard in an online class. So that's what you'll see in the tech support video. So if we go back to course resources, we looked at office hours, And here is information that you'll find in the syllabus as well, but I wanted to have it someplace where you weren't always having to hunt for your syllabus or download it to see. And then we have 2 links for some other resources on campus, the student support resource that will give you academic help, written assignments, time management, managing stress, all sorts of great support services here at Temple that you have already paid for, so you should take advantage of them. And then also some information about accessibility services at Temple. So if there are issues that you have with accessibility in online education, either hearing or sight impaired or another issue, then definitely take a look at that link, and also let me know as soon as possible so that I can help you do your best work and get the most out of the class. All right, so once you're finished looking at course resources, then you're going to go to this next section, and this is the meat and bones section of Blackboard for us. It's the course content or weekly content. Hold on one second about that. My children just came in with a bunch of dogs. All right, so when you go to course content, here you're going to ultimately see 3 folders, a Unit 1 folder, a Unit 2 folder, and a Unit 3 folder. But I try to kind of roll those out bit by bit as the semester goes on, because I really do redesign the course based on who's in it and what our needs are. So I have the first 4 weeks up here, and the first unit focuses on the questions, who am I and what is my purpose? And if you click on that unit, you'll see a set of learning goals for those 4 weeks, and they really are learning goals for the whole semester, but some of the goals are specific to the types of projects and activities you'll be doing in the class. And these are goals that professors always have. We don't always make them transparent to our students, but I wanted to do that for you. So we can talk about those if you want at some point. They're pretty cool and fun. And some of them you'll notice from the syllabus, and some you'll notice are connected to assignments. So the first text that we'll be looking at is Epic of Gilgamesh. So you'll click on that folder first, and you'll see 2 folders and a bunch of information. So every week it will always look the same. You'll have a folder where you'll find the voice threads for the course or the small group discussions on Blackboard for the course. These are the places where you are directly engaging with me and your classmates. Assignments that you have for week 1 and 2 will be in this folder here. And then any supplemental material that I have set up for you to use with your class discussion and voice thread discussions will just be in this space. And you'll notice that I've labeled them week 1, week 2, and I give you very specific directions and deadlines on when to have looked at this material so that you can participate in the discussions that we're going to be having. So again, just make sure you get in the habit of scrolling all the way down and engaging with this material when I tell you to. And I know I don't have this on the week 1 folder, but on week 2 folder, I'm sorry, on the second text, I have some. Instead of saying week 1 here, it might say FYI. That means you don't have to look at it if you don't want to, but I might have found something cool in the media. Oh wait, I might have an FYI on here. I think I have one down here. Yes, FYI, new tablet for the Epic of Gilgamesh found. So this is something you're not required to read, but you might find interesting. So a lot of times I will add material to the page to kind of enrich your experience here. If we click on assignments for week 1, I'm starting to put them up here now. I can take the stay tuned off actually. I will describe the soundtrack forum for you on a different video, but this is an assignment link right here. If you click on it, it will take you to our forum where you'll be pairing your favorite music with the texts that we're reading for the semester and writing about them. If we go to the voice thread and Blackboard small group discussions, you'll see that nothing is here now because I haven't created them yet, but I will have them up for you starting on Monday. So on Monday, when you come to this link, you'll see your first voice thread on the Epic of Gilgamesh. And if I have a small group discussion set up for Blackboard for you for that week, that will be there as well. Okay, so hopefully that is clear. And then that's really it. If you go back to Unit 1, again, it's the first 4 weeks of class, and you want to take a look at what's going on in your second text, which is Frankenstein, you can work ahead a little bit by looking at the supplemental material, seeing if there are any new assignments. And then if I happen to put a voice thread up early, certainly you can go ahead and look at it, but typically I stay on a pretty strict schedule of releasing voice threads and discussion forums on Mondays and Wednesdays for you to work with throughout the week. And I think that is about it for our course. So hopefully you've enjoyed this tour. And oh, I guess I should say that all of the announcements that I ever send you on email are archived here in reverse order from the first ever to the most recent. So if you ever feel like you've missed an email or you can't find it, you can always come back to announcements and find your or my message to you there. So let me know if you have any questions. If not, we're going to move on to the first voice thread, where I will introduce myself to you and you will have the opportunity to introduce yourself to me. So I will see you soon. Bye.